Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is August 12th, 2025. It is Tuesday. It's our day off from work, so we don't, particularly have anything planned. Yeah, honestly, not much going on. Only goals for the day are brush teeth, make a morning vlog. I need to do recovery for August 1st and 5th. And then vacuum the office, organize laundry, and upload the video logs that I edited yesterday, and probably edit some more, honestly, because I'll be super bored all day. But yeah, so far woke up. Ava had to go to her jury duty thing, and so she checked in for that, and then got dismissed from the case because she has stuff going on later this week. And then so she's out with her mom right now, just killing time, getting coffee or whatever. And then it was really funny. So she got to the courthouse and called me and was like, "Hey, I need a favor." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Hey, I rushed over here because I was anxious for time or whatever. I need you to get my wallet." And I was like, "Oh, you need me to run it outside?" And she was like, "Nah, to the courthouse." So I had to drive across town to the courthouse, drop off the wallet for her. I was just like, "Okay, cool, bye-bye." And then she did like the onboarding video or whatever. Came home, played some video games, was playing prospecting, played some, what was it? Fill up the hole. I think that was all I played. And then, yeah, went outside, checked on the garden. I have 2 zucchini that are growing in, and then I harvested green beans out there. I have like a fat load of green beans. And then tomatoes still just aren't ripening, dude. I don't know how long they take. I feel like they've been grown forever. And I don't know if it's a me issue or a them issue, but whatever. And then little peppers coming in nicely. I have 4 cucumbers coming in. Those are going to be bussin'. I'm so excited for that. And then what else is there? What else did I do? I came inside and then I started cooking up zucchini. So we had a zucchini, we harvested a fat zucchini. And so I started cooking it up in a pan like my grandma had recommended me to do. And it actually turned out all right. I really just don't like the texture of zucchini that much. I was kind of like, this is food. And I'm like, obviously, honestly, I'll probably end up stir frying it with food later. But just as it was right then, I was just like, this is really mid. And so, yeah. And then made some mac and cheese while I was there. Mac and cheese, woo, love it. And Corey came home with his McDonald's. And yeah, and then I came up and made my morning vlog. So that's pretty much all I planned for the day. I don't really have any express plans of what to do outside of this. So I'll figure something out, I guess. And I'll let you all know how it goes this evening. Peace.
One eternity later.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Today is August 12th, 2025. It was a Tuesday. All the goals for the day were to brush teeth. Let me write that one down. Make a morning video log, do recovery video logs. Didn't do those. I did that one for the 10th, but that was done last night. Put away receipts. Didn't do that. Vacuum the office. Didn't do that. Organize laundry. Didn't do that. And upload video logs. I did do some of that, and I'm still working on it because that is a journey to embark upon. So yeah, I've uploaded 5 today or 7. I don't remember exactly which, but one of them. Yeah, the events of the day have been pretty good. It has been a day off for sure. So Ava went and did her jury duty thing in the morning, got dismissed because she has a wedding to go to on Friday. Well, we have a wedding to go to on Friday. And then, let me write this down for tomorrow so I remember how to close. Good. And then we have a wedding to go to on Friday, and then yeah, so they just dismissed her from the case. It was pretty cool of them. And then, yeah, so she got home from that. We were hanging out, and I was going to play VR, and she reorganized the living room in the other room. And so it's super, super cozy now. It's really nice. And then I was going in between hanging out in the living room, just chilling, and then going downstairs and playing VR for 2 hours or so. And before that, I think that was after lunch though, so I had made food and everything first, because after the court, she was with her mom. Yes, and then I made the video log. And then so yeah, after I made the video log, I went and checked the garden, and then I fried up some zucchini because we had some that needed to get cooked, and it was alright. I didn't really care for it. And so I made some mac and cheese, ate that, and then she got home, we were hanging out, and then I went and played VR, came up, hang out again. Went down and played more VR. Came up and hang out again. And then I came in here to play video games. And she actually took a little nap on the couch. I didn't even know. And around like 6 or so, I went in there and like woke her up. Didn't even know she was sleeping, so I didn't know I was going to wake her up. And then, yeah, I was like, hey, food. And she was like, food. And I was like, Taco Bell? And she was like, Taco Bell. So ordered some Taco Bell on the app or whatever, went and go picked it up. And I was vibing to Hamilton in the car. It was really, really fun. And then when we got back, we watched 2 episodes of The Vampire Diaries. Super, super good, dude. It was so good. These episodes have been really cooking. And then, yeah, took out the Taco Bell trash and then watered the garden. And then played some video games for like an hour or so. And I uploaded some more video logs. And that's pretty much been the whole day so far. I need to take out the trash. I'm going to write take out APT trash. And then bins to curb. I'll get that done after the video log. I've already brushed my teeth, so I'm like ready for bed basically. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done today. I did want to share a daily thought of so Donald Trump had a deal with NVIDIA, and what he basically did is he's charging them an export tax. Basically, it's if you sell chips to China, you're going to give us 15%, which is weird. That is super, super weird. But he's allowing NVIDIA to sell them high-end, like the highest shelf chips. So what this is going to do, short term, okay, I can see the benefit short term, right? NVIDIA is literally the cornerstone of the American stock market. They talk about the Mag 7 right now. Obviously, Tesla's pricing is way overinflated. Their price-earnings ratio is, 100-something. Palantir is rapidly approaching potential Mag 7. Just tech companies, man. And then you have, Microsoft, Meta, Google. Is Google Microsoft? Google might be Microsoft. But it was like Alphabet is Google, I think. And then Apple, obviously. And there's one more that I'm missing. Amazon is a big one. And then NVIDIA, of course. But it's like NVIDIA is such a huge cornerstone of the market. So if he allows NVIDIA to sell chips, high-end, the highest-end chips to China, them and AMD, it is going to, in the short term, raise GDP. Because they're going to be selling to a larger market. They can sell more, right? Like that's what it's going to do. And it's going to bring more stuff into the American economy. It's going to boost NVIDIA price, right? So the stock market's going to be doing well. Our GDP is going to be risen because of their trading with China. And the government is going to collect more tax revenue. So it's going to offset some of the losses in the Big Beautiful Bill. Long term, geopolitically, strategically, this is awful. It is terrible. And Donald Trump is kind of at the point where it's like he's going to die before he sees this. But historically, every single piece of technology that China has gotten its hands on, it is recreated successfully within 10 years. Like, very, very, very few things that China literally has in their possession as a country that they have not recreated technologically. Like, when you think of other tech equipments, when you think of TVs, radios, washing machines, like all the stuff that we sent over to them, they recreated it and mass-produced it. So what NVIDIA is doing by selling these chips to China is, truthfully, and this is all, I have to say it's a prediction, it is what is going to happen. Like, there is no maybe, there is no speculation. It's what has happened every single time. They are going to take the chips and use them and learn how to recreate them and mass produce them. They own the rare earth minerals. They own them. Like, they don't need to rely on another country to get this stuff. It is so clear to me that China is winning. like we talked a lot about Donald Trump being a Russian shill. Dude, China is taking wins left and right. Left and right for free. Like, we are giving them the bag. We're just handing the wins over. We're pushing away the wins. And it's like all the stuff that we've kind of like dominated in. Like, NVIDIA is such a powerful company. The stuff we've dominated in, we're just giving away. Like, it's so insane to me that there's any thought that selling chips to China is ever going to be a good thing. They're going to recreate it. NVIDIA is going to lose trillions in market cap. The American stock market is very quickly going to completely crumble. But what it's going to do longer term is equalize the price of technologies. Like, high-end chips are going to become very reliable and consumer-friendly. Like, people like me are going to be able to purchase these things and use them and not have to spend millions of dollars to get like the highest processor, right? Like, these things are very quickly coming in the next 10, 15, 20 years because of what this administration is doing. And so for me, I'm not the president yet, but I can look at it from all the angles. I don't know for sure if this is going to be a good, neutral, or bad thing for humanity, but it is not a good thing for America. That's just it. Like, when you're not thinking of true globalization, when you're thinking of what we need to deal with right now as a country, we are a technology-based economy. Our entire economy is cornerstone technology. If you undermine the basis of it, the total technological monopoly we have in America, if you undermine that, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? That's just it. What do we have when you peel back the guys and we don't have technology and entertainment to sell? What do we have? And I think that's something that people really need to think about in these situations, is there's always a short, medium, and long term. Short term is going to make President Trump look great. Whatever. Medium term is going to make America suffer dearly. And long term, like really long term, it's just one step closer to globalization. So it really depends on what your priorities are when you look at it, like what perspective you're looking at and what kind of benefits you're trying to get out of it. To unite the globe, it is a good step. There's a lot of steps in between that, but it is to have a mass manufacturing based country in power of all technology. The issue is, obviously, China doesn't have the greatest history of human rights upholding and like watching out for citizens. And I say that like America does, right? It's a hard time for me to sit here and go, yeah, this is good. Because I'm so America based that it's just like, dude, we're losing. Like, we are losing, and it's because the president is sitting there just going, nah, just sell it off. As long as you give me some money, you can sell it. What, like, bro, that's everything we have. That's everything we have. So, yeah, without going in circles, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm going to leave it there, and you guys can take with that what you will. So, yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful Tuesday, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.